I would say it's really a four-pronged approach. I guess first off is just how deeply we dive into weather. Having your second hire being a PhD meteorologist is a little unorthodox. But Mark being there to kind of help in the early days, talk Abe through the different weather variables, the different weather vendors was extremely helpful. He consults with our clients. He also puts out a morning newsletter. So we look at weather deeper than anyone else. Some of our competitors actually ask the clients to give them their own weather. You can't know what data you're getting. And I mean, in models, it's garbage in, garbage out. If a customer gives you bad data, you can't be held accountable for that, but you also are going to produce pretty bad models. So weather is definitely one. The next piece is data engineering. Data is dirty. I mean, it's got holes in it. It doesn't always work out quite right. And so having people from that big tech who are dealing with the data point like in milliseconds, looking at data that oftentimes has a data point every 5 minutes or 15 minutes is not that big of data. So just having that deep engineering team on the technical side is, I mean, a huge advantage to what we're doing. The data science is the third prong. Our head data scientist was a former high frequency trader. He's been with us. He was our very first hire, and he's won all the load forecasting competitions that we've entered since 2018. So he holds the crown. And the team that he has have all won. A lot of them have won at different load forecasting competitions or been very in the weeds at different utilities. So I mean, that team is unbelievable. And then lastly, we have a trader as CEO. So I mean, I was the one who sat in the seat. Elliot, who runs our product, he sat in the seat. I mean, there's a number of people who actually like had to push the button and go out there and make the decision, and we're the end user. And so I think that four-prong approach has helped us really never been beat on accuracy because who we're selling to, we understand who we're selling to. So we sell to just regular wholesale traders, so hedge fund, banks, people like that. We sell to IPP, independent power producers. That used to mean like combined cycle, but now that means renewables, that means batteries, that means any power producer. So that segment's picked up a ton. The municipalities and co-ops, they are really, really focusing on what's going on and really trying to better serve their constituents. Utilities, which you touched on, we had a little bit of an unorthodox approach in terms of not focus on utilities and not doing every single like pilot and every accelerator for utilities. So we just actually signed our first utility. I think it was client number like 90. And so we look at those, but then now big CNI is super interesting. So I mean, you look, and the thing to me that's exciting and why like our total addressable market, I always joke when you raise money, VCs care about three things: TAM, TAM, and TAM. And so that's all they talk about is how big is your total addressable market. So the thing that excites me is like Starbucks is now an electricity company, Google, Microsoft, Walmart. Like, what the heck? Like when I grew up in Houston, it was Exxon, Chevron, Shell. Like those were the energy companies. And now these are energy companies, which to me is just super inspiring that you have like the whole entire carbon push is being pushed by like Microsoft, Google, and Meta. Like, huh? So that's what I think is really exciting to me, and that's what makes me realize that our market's just getting just bigger and bigger by the day.